everybody, if you're new here, I am Ruby, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a makeup tutorial because I posted one on my TikTok the other day, but I thought I would just do it on here as well because I know some people don't watch TikTok as much, but I always get questions on how I do my makeup and what products I use, so I thought I'd give you a full in-depth tutorial. Okay, so I start with foundation and I use the Maybelline Pump and Glow foundation in shade 129. This is what it looks like. And then I take this brush. This is the brush. It's not one of the actual Hourglass ones, but it's like a dupe of it. But it looks like this. It's quite big, fluffy and angled. And I kind of just do one pump on it. And I just literally evenly spread that all over my skin. I just make sure that is all evenly blended everywhere. I avoid putting it right under my eyes just because of that'll be where my concealer goes and whatnot, and I don't want my foundation and concealer to all crease and look really cakey, so I try and avoid my under eyes if I can. Okay, once I've done that, it really varies what I do. If I have some spots, I will try and spot conceal just a little bit, just to cover them a little bit more, just like these two, or these three. But I normally would go in with either cream bronzer or I do concealer first. It really doesn't make a difference. So, but I'm going to be doing cream bronzer and then I'll do my concealer. To blend my concealed spots, I just use this brush. It's this. I don't think you can see it. And it's quite hard and it's like angled, if that makes sense. It doesn't do the best spot conceal, but it helps it a little bit. So okay, oh my gosh, I forgot about mascara. Next, for cream bronzer, I use the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer in shade medium 2 or 2 medium, and then I use the Real Techniques brush in 200, and I just literally give that a harsh dab, and I just put that on 2 of my cheeks like that, and I kind of blend it from the middle of my cheek upwards if I can, just to create a bit more of like a snatched effect. I actually normally do mascara before any of this and I completely forgot, so I'm just gonna have to do that later. And then once I have got it on both my cheeks, I do a bit of a lighter dab on my forehead, but make sure I get enough. And I like to dab it, but I know some people like to swipe it. I like to put some on my nose. Now, I don't really put cream bronzer on my eyelids because I do bronzer on my eyelids anyway with the powder one. Once I've done that, I like to take my concealer from the start. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 10. I have used this concealer for so long. I love it. And I just place that literally under my eye like that. And then sometimes I like to just apply a little bit here, just under where we placed our cream bronzer. I then take the same concealer brush from before and I just literally blend that all in. And then I just start from the inner corner like so, and I don't know how to explain it, I just blend it outwards. Next, I do my cream blush. I use the Refy Duo Ended brush, I'm sure you've seen this, and then I use the Charlotte Tilbury blush one in shade Pinkasm, and I like to just get this on my brush and I place that on my nose because I just love the little pink effect, and then I place it on my cheeks, I kind of place it, I'd say, on my cheekbones, and I just blend that all in, just like that. Okay, next we're going to do powder. So I have the Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. It's literally just this one. And then just any powder puff. This one is from Brushworks, but you can really use any. And I just take it and get a bit off my powder puff on my hand. And I just like to blend that where I put my concealer. I like to do my under eyes first just to prevent as much creasing as I can. Okay, once you've let your powder sit, I just like to take a big fluffy brush. This bit should not matter. And I just brush all that powder away. Next up we're going to do mascara because I completely forgot to do it, so... Okay, when doing my mascara, I like to have a really close mirror, so I personally just get a little handheld one. Okay, my eyelash curler is from Boots. I personally really like this. It's my favourite ever eyelash curler. And then mascara, at the moment I've been using the Maybelline Sky Tubes one. I've really been liking this at the moment, but I like to curl my eyelashes and then I'll brush them with a spoolie and then I just put on my mascara. Literally all I then do once I've applied it, I just literally I haven't got any cotton buds right now or cotton pads, so I'm having to use these reusable ones, and I just take all that mascara off. Okay, now I've done that, I'm going to curl my lashes at the end, but now what I'm going to do is my powder bronzer, and I put this on my nose and on my eyelids, so yeah. Okay, so for my eyelids I just use this fluffy Revolution angled brush, just literally dip that in, and then for my nose I take the Revolution brush. I don't know what one this is. I think it's 432. I think it just looks like this, and I just get that flat if I can, and I just dip that in, and I like to do a line. I kind of make an oval, do 2 lines down the side, and then I just take my finger and blend it out. Okay, once I've done that, I use the Got2b Glued Eyebrow Gel. I have used this for so long. This is a little tip for you all. If your Got2b glue runs out, just buy a cheap gel and just refill it yourself, because that's what I have been doing, and you know, I literally just put that in my eyebrows like how I want them shaped. So okay, next I like to take a highlighter. This is the Revolution powder highlighter, but you can use any. And I just take this Real Techniques brush. It is 313 and it's like quite fun. Just place that on the tip of my nose like that, and then I like to just place it on like the bridge of my nose. And okay, now I've done that, I like to set my face. Setting spray, what I usually use is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray. And now I've set all my face, what I like to do is I take the Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder. As you can see, I love this powder. And I take this brush, I don't know if you can see that. It's like quite big, fluffy and angled. And I just like to powder under my eyes. And then I take a big, fat, fluffy brush and I just literally put that in my powder highlighter. And then I literally just go to the outwards towards my hair, just like that, and you can see the shimmer. Oh, there's an awful spot. Let's do it on this side. At the moment I've been loving the Wonder Skin lip liner in shade, what shade is this? In shade Saddle. And then I love the Rimmel lip liner in shade Miss Mauve, is that how you say it? I also love the Rimmel Cappuccino lip liner. Take my Wonder Skin and just outline my lips, and I just kind of make it into like a brownie pinky colour kind of thing. I get it like this, and then I take any clear lip gloss. This really doesn't matter which one you use, and I just put a little bit of that on, and I kind of get like this colour. So if I wanted it more pinky, I'll just add more of a pinky colour. And then last but not least, I have to curl my eyelashes. Anyway, that is my makeup tutorial, so I hope anyone who wanted this, you liked it. And thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!